I'm back with another collector set for the first video of 2024, and to start the year off, I have with us the infamous Group B Rally theme, which is the third out of 4 total collector sets released in 2023. I've gotta say, this is the collector set I've been looking for most on the shelves this year, only because I feel like the Group B Rally theme is the most unique collector set to come out of 2023. I thought Track Day was cool, obviously, but I felt like the Audi Sports Quattro looked a little dated in comparison to the other cars in the set. The Nissan collector set was cool, but I feel like they played it safe, making the cars completely white. And then lastly, the Jay Leno collector set. He already had his series in 2022, and they were using the tank car. What the hell even is this thing? It looks like a car that Jay Leno would have been playing with when he was playing with toy cars. The other cars are different between the collector set and the series, but I feel like they could have just continued the series into 2023 and added a bunch of new cars that way, instead of giving him his own collector set after giving him a series. But either way, here we are with the Group B collector set. The brief life of Group B rallies, known as one of the most wild and lawless times when it came to racing. With the way these cars are driving and the lack of crowd control, it was a recipe for disaster. And unfortunately for some of these drivers and race attendees, some of their lives had to come to an end for stricter regulations to be put in place, and ultimately for Group B Rally to come to an end. But this gave us an interesting look into what car manufacturers were capable of doing at the time, with there only needing to be 200 of these cars sold to the public to compete in Group B Rally, and car manufacturers able to produce evolutions of these cars, and of those, only 20 of them needing to be sold. We get to see some pretty unique pieces of car history. Either way, buckle up while I talk a little bit about these little cars' history, because first up in the Group B collector set is the MG Metro 6R4. Developed by Williams Grand Prix Engineering, a British race team in 1984, and manufactured in Longbridge, England, the MG Metro is a shell of the Austin Metro, a British super minicar built to beat the world from 1980 to 1998, built by British Leyland and then later Rover Group, and went on to win Car of the Year in 1983 and 1991. The Austin Metro sold primarily in the UK and had a couple options when buying, such as 3-door, 5-door, and then a 2-door convertible, 3 different engine types, and even featured a facelift in 1984, despite not really having distinct generations throughout the years. Having no similarities other than the vague resemblance to the body, the Austin Metro is a front-engine, front-wheel drive car, while the MG Metro is a mid-engine, all-wheel drive car, a similarity we'll see with the rest of rally cars in the set. Achieving its first rally win in 1985, the MG Metro was driven across the finish line first by Tony Pond at the Skip Brown Rally, and then another victory by Didier Auriol at the French Rally Championship, and the MG Metro went on to compete in a couple more rallies until Group B Rally was banned in 1986. It's also worth noting that the baddest baddie Princess Diana owned a red Austin Metro, and that's on display at the Museum of British Road Transportation in England. I wonder how that seat smells. Flipping over to the Hot Wheels side of things, debuting in 2022 in the Car Culture Team Transport Series number 47, the MG Metro 6R4 casting was designed by our boy Mark Jones and recasted only one other time, and that's in front of us today. Both castings feature detailed head and tail lights along with cool racing liveries, while the first one features sponsorship stickers and the second one features racing tags. The first casting is a replica of the courageous Didier Auriol and co-driver Bernard Osieli's Metro that they competed and won in the 1986 French Rally Championship, just with a different number. I do appreciate the immersion the first casting has with it being a replica, but I really like the color scheme the second casting has. Alrighty, I'm ready and eager, it's time to pop her open. Come on. Wow. Get these cuffs off of me. Look at that. Look at that. Can you even see that? Do you guys? Yeah. Check it out. Check it out. Here we are, the MG Metro 6R4. Feeling lighter than ever, lighter than a feather. This thing looks cool. It looks mean. It's so easy to imagine this thing just ripping around on some dirt track right now. Some dirt freaking road. Not this parking lot we're in. Dude, this thing moves faster than light, I would say. Check the roll cage on the inside. What do we have? Is that the engine? Damn. This thing is so cool. The black seats on the inside. Can you get that? Can you see that? Are you getting this over? You read me? Tell me I'm wrong, but this thing looks good in my hands too. You got your little black dot up there. I love the tinted windows. Great paint job. Great paint job. What's this front bumper made out of? Is this front thing plastic? What are we looking at here? Dude, who knows? I'm not messing with it too much more. Oh, wow. This one got my heart racing just a little bit. Wow. Let's get some action shots, huh? Get a little up close and personal. Okay. Yeah, this thing is indeed fast and cool. It has a mind of its own. This thing feels great. Maybe I've just been like withdrawing myself from Hot Wheels and that's why I'm liking this so much. Nah, look at this. This thing would knock anybody's socks off. This is the first one I'm starting with too. I mean, this is really setting the bar high for the Group B Rally collector set. Let me tell you, that is phenomenal. I wonder if the other one's this detailed too on the inside. You got your steering wheel on the right hand side of the car as well. No license plate, but that's okay because these are race cars, buddy. You don't need a license plate to be on the racetrack. Oh man. There's just so many things to point out. I love these little notches right here, man. You need to step on there. Just imagine stepping on that little step, dude. And there's no thing that says you don't step on it, so you could probably step on it in real life. Jeez Louise. It's hard to say that there's anything wrong with this. Honestly. Tell me one thing that, tell me why this isn't a 10 car. You got your Shell logo on the back, Ballistin or something on the side. Your Ballistin logo, is that how you say it? I can't really see that too well. I don't know who Agiato is, but God bless him, man. Lucky him being on this beautiful ass car. Racing. Or her. Headlights look like to be plastic. It's not painted on, those are legitimate headlights. You got your Shell on the front too. Don't let that be unnoticed. Do not let that be unnoticed. Yeah. Rubber wheels, white rims. Yeah, 10 car. If you think I'm wrong, you're wrong. Next up, this Italian stud. The Lancia Delta Integral. You'd think the Lancia Delta had a history as old as oil, going as far back as 1911 with the Tipo 56, an old Kiesermobile renamed the Lancia Delta after the fact in the early 90s. The more modernized Lancia Delta that debuted at the Frankfurt Motor Show in 1979 and produced until 2014 is a small family car hatchback designed by returning designer Giugiaro, who designed numerous memorable cars, including the first of the 3 generations of the Lancia Delta. The Integral was introduced during the first generation as a way to meet the WRC regulations of having roadworthy versions of these competition cars for sale. The most notable changes that came with the Integral was the all-wheel drive and the turbocharged engine. The Lancia Delta Integral practically dominated the World Rally Championship from 1987 to 1992, with 6 consecutive manufacturer wins and 4 driver wins. But that was Group A Rally, and this is a video about Group B Rally. The Lancia Delta got its first taste of Group B Rally, stunting as the Lancia Delta S4 in 1985, and went on to win its first victory that same year with driver Henry Tavonen. The S4 basically just took advantage of the Group B regulations even further by souping up the engine and mounting it in the middle of the car to distribute the weight a little better. Similar to the Austin Metro, the Lancia Delta became an exoskeleton when introduced to Group B Rally, as it shared basically nothing with the S4. Unfortunately, touching on the history of the Lancia Delta S4 means mentioning the tragic crash of the man that brought us our first win in the S4, Henry Tavonen, and co-driver Sergio Cresto. Competing in the Tour de Corse in 1986, Henry and Sergio missed a turn and crashed, resulting in the car engulfing in flames and taking both their lives. This crash directly led to the end of Group B Rally. Flipping over to the Hot Wheels side of things, the Lancia Delta Integral debuted in 2021 in the Baja Blazer series and designed by the one and only Roy Uesada with a total of 5 recastings. All castings feature detailed head and tail lights along with some sort of rally race livery, so this guy's going to feel somewhat at home with the livery he has on now. But this is the first Integral to be featured as a Hot Wheels Premium, so we get to enjoy this puppy with a full metal base and rear rider rubber wheels. A sneak peek of the Integral casting was showcased by YouTuber 3D Botmaker in one of their videos replicating a rally race. Their videos are pretty cool and I enjoy watching them, so I definitely recommend checking it out. Alrighty, without further ado, let's pop this sucker open. We did it. It's out of the box, it's in front of us, no rubber bands, no clear plastic cover. It's just us and the Lancia Delta Integral. Not bad, I haven't picked it up yet, I don't really know exactly how it feels. Have you ever been nervous to pick up a car before? Well, I am. The way this puppy drives, it feels smooth. It does feel smooth. Could that be the real rider rubber wheels? Could it be just the metal base? Or is the Lancia Delta Integral itself? Alright, here we go. Definitely more weight than the MG Metro 6R4, I'll tell you that. I do appreciate the wing on the back. I feel like it's perfect for popping wheelies. Can we see the engine back there? It's so dark. Yeah, you see the seats. You see the seats. Oh yeah, this isn't the S4. Who am I kidding? I forgot. It's a Group B box, but it isn't the S4. It's the Lancia Delta Integral. You have your cool Lancia badge right there on the side next to your 5. Kind of cool. It's cool. It's cool. Who am I kidding? It's cool. Brembo. Bilstein. Bilstein is what that small sticker was from earlier. And your Shell, of course. Shell is big here, I'm assuming. Big during Group B Rally. Got your Lancia racing on the hood. That looks really nice. Along with your painted grills. Fun. This is cool. I like the rims on this one. The rims on the MG was they're like actual spokes. I like that a little bit more than like these discs, I guess. I don't know, because on some castings I do like that. Maybe not on this one though. It's still a nice car though. Don't get me wrong. The paint job is cool as sin. I like orange and white's clean. And black too, so I'm definitely here for the paint job, definitely here for it. We can go back to the roll around, we can play with that some more. It has a little bit of a extra noise to it. You hear that? Man, it moves like lightning. It's just a blur across the screen. Can you see that? Do you even know what we're looking at now? It's the Lancia Delta Integral. I think I got a bent rim or something, dude. Jeez Louise. Goes quick in reverse too. Very quick car. Great roll around. Great hand feel. When I say it's as cool as the MG Metro 6R4, probably not. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with this casting at all. I'm gonna give this one a solid 9, man. I love the stickers. The casting itself is very immersive. There's the only reason I don't rate the Lancia Delta Integral a 10 is because it's supposed to be a Lancia Delta S4 for sticking to the Group B theme, you know? I don't know, I could just be a little picky about it. Every angle of this car looks nice and it's pleasing to look at. Definitely nothing wrong with this car. A clean 9. Up next in the collector set, the Hot Wheels Rally Hauler. According to the Hot Wheels Wiki, the Hot Wheels Rally Hauler is loosely based off a European truck from the 70s, and after some extensive research, I came to the conclusion that the Hot Wheels Rally Hauler is based off the Commer FC, a van produced by British car manufacturer Commer that specializes in industrial and commercial vehicles. The Commer FC was in production from 1960 to 1973 and was just your average control panel van, sold in a variety of body styles. After changing names from FC to PB to Space Van, the company Commer was sold to Chrysler, where it landed on the name Dodge Space Van, where it was sold from 1976 until 1983. Flipping over to the Hot Wheels side of things, the Hot Wheels Rally Hauler debuted in 2021 in the Team Transport Series number 33 and designed by the legendary Mark Jones. With a total of 4 recastings, all castings feature detailed head and tail lights, and besides the third casting, all feature some sort of company logo, whether it be your Michelin, your Brembo, or your casual Ford Rally team. But something all these castings have in common is that they've always been accompanied by the Rally trailer. What a cute little thing. Fun fact, the first casting of the Hot Wheels Rally Hauler was actually called the Rally Van. Alrighty, it's time. Let go of my friend. That was kind of close to my finger. Well, she's out. This one's giving me more guy vibes, honestly. I guess you can say he's out. Out from the restraints. Dude, this thing is kind of heavy. One second. That's a girl. Trailer's a girl. Trailer's definitely giving me girl vibes. Is it wrong to gender my Hot Wheels? I mean, they're mine. They're mine. See what I just did right there? I may have done something a little... Oh my god, is that why I'm gendering? Is that where that came from? Was that subliminal? Was that just in my head? Is that why it's boy and girl to me? I just think the van's a little bigger and the trailer is a little smaller. Had nothing to do with the hitch, but can you appreciate how the trailer just follows behind the van? I'm doing these spins. There's basically no repercussions. This is incredible. I don't think there's a damn thing wrong with this right now. I really gotta think about it. Stickers are very nice on both sides. Rims are cool as heck too. I didn't even realize. I love the top on this. That's really fun. I'm gonna buy a bunch of tires here soon for my next custom video, and this is definitely where they're going, buddy. Right on top of this guy. All right, now let's give the trailer the respect it deserves. Same cool rims, you can see. Oh man, get a little bit of plastic, whatever. Oh, we didn't even put a car on it. What are we doing? Which one is most deserving to ride on the trailer? You already know. Wow. Oh, buddy. Now we're in trouble. Look at this, dude. We're whipping it now. Back around town. Hey, Lancia Delta. I bet you wish you were us, buddy, don't you? Oh, man. Alright. We're just messing here. We're just messing around. We can play around. We're all friends. It doesn't fit in there as good as the MG Metro. Oh man, yeah, it just doesn't fit. I feel like they intentionally made the MG Metro fit in there better than any other car, I bet. Well, you know what? Let's see how you're looking here. You roll. You still roll too, just like the other one. Yeah, too much. It has to be small. I think it has to be small, yeah. No. I know what we need. Oh my god. I love the Subaru SVX on the trailer though. That looks cool. I like that. I like how this looks. Let's change our perspective. Yeah, we're really in it now. That just looks incredible. But it's not about the Subaru now. I got a little carried away, sorry. The Hot Wheels Rally Hauler with the Hot Wheels Rally trailer is incredible. This is a fun casting. A little more fun than what I was expecting, honestly. I don't know. It does have a trailer. I should have known what I was getting into. Can't really go wrong adding a little trailer to a casting. So, you know, it's kind of like a 2-in-1 when you think about it. More Bilstein stickers, more Brembo stickers. Shell again. Shell once again. You can never get away from Shell in Group B Rally, supposedly. I like the Hot Wheels stickers too. It's kind of fun. Kind of, though. It would definitely look a little bit more realistic without them, but it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and rate this casting another hard-earned 10. I love the paint job, I like the stickers, it's fun. The rack is fun, and then obviously the trailer. The trailer is beautiful all around. I'm excited to see what castings I open up in the future and which ones are gonna be fitting on there, man. Last but not least, the final car in the Group B collector set, the Ford RS200. The Ford RS200 was manufactured and produced by Ford Motorsports of England and Birmingham, UK from 1984 to 1986. The body of this slick son of a bitch is made of a plastic fiberglass composite and designed by Ghia, an Italian automobile design company bought by Ford in 1970. The chassis was designed by Ford's very own John Wheeler, a former F1 engineer, and Formula One's very own designer Tony Southgate. The Ford RS200 was powered by a single turbocharged Ford Cosworth BDT engine, and each wheel had a twin damper setup, which is basically just 2 springs on each wheel to ease suspension and handling on those Group B rally courses. The Ford RS200 is based off the mass-produced third generation of the European Ford Escort and was rated Car of the Year in 1983, beating off the Austin Metro. The best representation of racing in Group B rally with the RS200 would have to be from Cale Grundle, who finished third in the 1986 WRC Rally of Sweden. Although unfortunately the most significant race for the RS200 would have to be the one that happened at Rally de Portugal that resulted in a crash that took the life of 3 spectators and injured a couple dozen more. After the end of Group B rally, many RS200s found their way into rallycross, where one driver, Martin Schenke, took the rallycross title in 1991 at the FIA European Rallycross Championship. Flipping over to the Hot Wheels side of things, the Ford RS200 debuted in 2020 in the Car Culture Thrill Climber series and designed by our savior Mark Jones. With a total of 6 recastings, all feature detailed head and taillights, and the first casting is a replica of the one that was entered into Group B Rally by Ford. And while we're on the subject, I just gotta say the casting from 2020 has gotta be the ugliest by far. The stickers are fun, but whenever I see it, it looks like they just forgot to paint it, or it looks like a toy car that's been left outside for too long. And the orange tint. I like orange, but that just looks like it's for kids. On a more positive note, the casting from 2021 is from the Period Correct series, and now it's just a partnership between Hot Wheels and this clothing company, so that's kinda unique. Alrighty, enough of this chatter, let's get at her. That one opened with ease, let me tell you. Removed these bandages off my soldier right here, this fallen soldier. Alrighty. It has a very medium hand feel. Not too heavy, not too light. But it feels solid throughout, I'll say that. It feels like it's very full all the way through. Can you take a peek on the inside for me? What does it look like? Do you see seats? What else do you see? Do you see the engine in the back? What about the dashboard? Steering wheel? Do you see that? Oh, the rims. Tell me you see that though. Jeez Louise, the rims are phenomenal. Very cool rims. Whoa. Holy cow. See how fast this thing moves, man? Jesus Christ. These are probably the fastest wheels I've ever got my hands on. And I'm talking about the wheels, buddy, not the car. RS200 on the back, you get Ford. That's very cool. It looks very clean, looks very retro. Here, number 4. That's a fun paint job. I definitely like that. I feel like I recognize this paint job from somewhere. Ford logo, your shell again. Every time shell. This is a fun paint job. I really like the stripes. White's always clean, but you always need like a little pop of color or something to complement. Very fun. Feels very dense. I always like the headlights on these guys. It just looks like a robot you just want to hug. Oh, let me see how you fit on the trailer, bud. You still kind of rock in the back. Yeah. It was made for the MG Metro. Well, this car specifically, oh wow. I almost overlooked this. Take a look. Take a peek with me. The vents in the window. Wow. Beautiful car. I'm gonna go ahead and rate this one a nice, mean, and pristine 9. The reason I'm not giving this one a perfect 10 like the others is because it doesn't fit in the trailer, man. This feels really disappointing. But what's not disappointing is this set altogether. This is a lot of fun to open, and I'm really impressed with the trailer, the Rally Hauler, and the MG Metro 6R4. Alrighty, well thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.